Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Monday, the 16th of September 2024. I hope you are keeping well. I'm pretty exhausted, really, having been started work very early this morning on the computer, went out to work outside today, and came back and did some more stuff on the online. Had an online session, and just finished that. And so now I have some time to play the game of Sudoku, but whether or not I have the energy to play the game of Sudoku is another matter. What's going on in the news? Some sad news from the Jackson family. Those enormously talented brothers and sisters have lost another one. That's Tito Jackson has passed away, age 70. Not that old, really. I often say, when people get to like 80s and 90s, I say they had a good run. 70 doesn't seem to be that old nowadays. That's unfortunate. And of course, Michael Jackson already left this planet several years ago. I think he was about 50 when he died. Tito, yes, another great member of the Jacksons, but they are all fabulous, aren't they? I think apart from Michael being so talented, I think Jermaine Jackson was probably one of my favourites. Janet Jackson too, really good. Anyway, some sad news there. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku while I can still speak, still have some voice left. I can see fives blocking down here, which puts fives into one of those two squares and blocks across there and down there. That's how I'm going to begin this New York Times hard level Sudoku puzzle, because that's what it is. Not a good sign. When the numbers aren't jumping up and hitting me in the eye, that's not a good sign, because normally that's what happens when I play Sudoku. I don't actually have to look anywhere. Numbers just kind of grab my attention. That's not happening right now, so that's not good. So it means I'm going to have to go through bit by bit, see what I can discover. I've actually still got the lights on. I use a couple of big lights because I'm online and have a webcam. It doesn't work very well in low light, so I have a couple of big lights, like studio type lights, that I shine on my face that I normally don't have on while I'm playing Sudoku, but I haven't turned them off yet. But I figure they might help to keep me awake, focus my concentration a bit as well. So I have lights shining in my eyes. I feel like I'm under torture or something like that. We know the twos are going to be there and there. Is that going to be anything useful? Who knows? Not me yet, anyway. Come on, 9, save us. Save us. No. Alright. Let's see what rows and columns have fewest empty spaces that I can look at. Ah, look at this. We've got 3526 blocking across there, do we not? 3526, and that's 4 numbers that we don't have in this block here. So we've got 3, 5, 2 and 6 in those squares. Haha. That's got to mean something. So the 2s are there. Oh, I found that out before already. 3, 5, 3s are there, 5s are there, 6s are down there. Alright, so what goes here? It's not 3, 5, 2 or 6. So it is 4, 7, 9, I think, in those squares, isn't it? 4, 7, 9. We've got 7, 9 there, so that's our 4. So we have 7 and 9 in these squares, so these have to be 1 and 8. And we've got the 8 blocking up here. Here's the 8. And there is the 1. Okay, I think we're missing 2, 3, 6, 8 in this column now. Is that right? 2, 3, 6, 8. I believe so. So 2, 6 and 8 are in the same row, so that's going to be our 3. Aha, that was useful. 3 across here, 3 across there, 3 down there. Gives me a 3 in that square. Printer is doing its ghostly like movements again. This looks like a tough game. Let's see if I can see anything else. Things might have changed a bit. No, I thought I'd maybe discover. I thought I'd seen a pair over here, but I mean, I've got a pair of nines. I thought I'd seen something else in there, but I was daydreaming, I guess. Uh, okay, I think the candidates are on the way because I don't have much energy to attempt a notation-free solution, to be honest. I think probably I'll get in a few pairs and I'll spot something else. So let's do that. Let's switch now. Switch modes to pencil marking mode. I don't normally like to do it with if there are a lot of empty squares like this, but no choice really. I just can't see what else to do. Oh, 6 and 3. As I said, I'll probably put in a few pairs and I'll spot something else. Okay, that's going to be helpful, right? So the one blocking up here will give me a pair of ones in those squares. Does it mean anything? Not sure. But we also have 8 blocking up here, so now we have a pair of 1 and 8 in those squares. So that ought to mean something. So we've got 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking up here, across there. It means that that has got to be an 8, and 8 across here, and up there will give me an 8 in that square, and 8 down to the bottom will mean this is an 8 here. 6 blocks this square here. We need a 6 in this column. That's got to be a 6. That's got to be a 2. This will be a 2 to finish this column up here. That gives me 2s there, 2s down there. This was 4 and 7, was it? So this is 3 and what, 5? Can we get that yet? Not yet. Okay, let's come back up and see this. So we've got the 1, 8. So the missing digits up here are 2 and 7. So does that affect anything? 7's there. 5's down there. Okay, let's put them in then. 2's and 7's there. So 7's in those squares. This is 7 and 9, isn't it? This is 3 and 5. So 5 blocking up here and 5 across there means that's a 5. So that has to be a 5 there. Oops. And that's going to be our 2 and 7 in that square. So I have a pair of 7's up there. 2 blocking across here, across there, and up there. There's our 2. We also have a pair of 2's down there. A 1 and 6 block across here. That's going to make this square a 4, with 1 and 6 left in those squares there. 4 blocking down there. 4's are somewhere there. Alright, let's see what else we can do now. So we've got 1's in those squares at the top there. 2's, what else do we know? 2's are in those squares there. 3's 3 blocking up here and across there gives us a pair of 3s there. So 3's in those squares. 4 up here and across there means that that is a 4. And so that means 4 is somewhere down there, but it also means this is a pair of 1 and 3. This has to be 7 and 9, and no, I don't know. Okay. This can't be a 1 now. Six blocking down here and 6 blocking down here, so that's a pair of 6's in those squares. Seven across here, pair of 7's there, so that can't be 7, that's got to be 9. 7 has to be here. 7 down, 7 up there, there's a 7. 8's are there. 9 blocking up, 9 blocking down, there's our 9. 9 across here and 9 down there gives us 9 in that square. This is the only space for a 2 now, this is the only space for a 7 now, this is the only place for an 8, and a 4 is there. We have a pair of 4's there now. Got the 8 here, so that's got to be a 1. 8 goes there. One blocks down here and down there, so we had a pair of 6's there, that's a pair of 1's. The 2's now can't be there, that has to be a 2, that has to be a 4, and 4's can be deleted from those squares there. One number to fill in here, that's a 9, and so 9's across here and there give us 9 in those squares. Not much more to go now. Let's see, 1's, what do we know? We got the 1's blocking down here, so 1's still possible in those squares. Over here, don't know anything about the 1's actually. Okay, 2's. 2 blocks across here, that has to be a 2, this can't be a 2. 2's are now finished, 3's look okay as they are. 4, this is the only spot for a 4 now. We got 4's blocking down, down and across there, so that has to be our 4, which puts a 4 in that square and means that that can't be a 4. 5 blocks down here, which puts 5 into one of those squares. We've got a pair of 5 and 7 there, that's going to be our 1, that's, oops, sorry, that's our 1, that's our 3, and 5 will be in this square because we've got 5's and 7's there. And here's our 1, 7 goes there. This is 5 and 7. Something's wrong. We've got 7, so that's a 7 there, that's the 5. 5 is in that square, 3 is in that square. And we are almost done. There's just this block down here, the 9 can only go there, so 9 is there, 7 goes there, and at the end here we need a 1, 1 blocks up there giving us 1 there, 6 there, 6 blocking down here, there's the 6, there's the 6 there, this is a 1, and the last digit over here is 7 I think. Still to be done up here, we've got 6 blocking across, there's our 6, there's our 3, there's our 3, there's our 1, so not a very difficult game, but I needed to use pencil marks because I don't have the energy to look very hard, to be honest with you. Anyway, I never promised to play the game notation free or give you an elegant or beautiful solution. I only ever promised to get you to the end. That's it, I got you to the end. Take care. Bye bye.